All right, so do you believe in love at first sight? Because after this next story, you might.
Yeah, today in Show and Tell, Tony sits down with a couple who were married 1 month after their first date, and they haven't been apart for the last 70 years. Here's their story.
So today we have two guests, Janet and Jerry Midbust, who've just celebrated their 70th wedding anniversary.
That's right.
Right? And for Show and Tell, Janet has brought the dress that she wore on their very first date.
It was exciting because it was the very first time I met him. It was a mutual friend that introduced us that day. I, of course, got dressed up because in the 1950s, you dressed up. This dress caught my eye.
What was it about it? Could it have been that it's a flashy red dress,
with,
Janet?
I love the color red, and I tried it on and I fell in love with it.
Where did you go on the first date? Where did the date take place?
Do I tell that?
Uh-oh.
We went,
You don't have to if you don't want to.
we went to a wrestling match.
Oh my gosh. What was it about Jerry that stood out to you?
I don't know if anybody can understand the way I felt about Jerry when I first met him, that he had a face of honesty and of compassion and love. We just connected immediately.
So, love at first sight?
It was, you hear about love at first sight, it was love at first sight, yes.
Oh, my darling.
It was immediate.
What was it about her that made her so special to you?
She was quite attractive.
Save me a place in your heart.
What is the secret to a long, healthy life and a happy marriage?
Well, to begin with, we didn't sleep with each other until we got married. I believe in true love, just loving somebody. You don't necessarily have to agree. And I'm not saying that we didn't have problems, because I think everybody has a problem.
Sure.
But we could figure it out.
We've never got into any fights.
So you've always just done it her way.
Right.
Yeah. And we know also that you served in the Navy in World War II. Thank you for serving the nation that way.
Well, thank you so much.
I think for me, what makes your story so valuable and one that people want to hear is because you're both living proof that life can be joyful and that love can last. And that's a message I think people need to hear these days. So thank you very much for sharing that with us. It's been a pleasure meeting both of you.
Okay.
Congratulations on your 70th anniversary.
Thank you.
Oh, that is such a special story. That
Goodness.
dress is amazing.
Rocking that red. She still is.
When she knew the date was on, her brother drove her, they lived in Roseburg, drove her to Portland so she could go to Meyer and Frank. She wanted to go to Meyer and Frank and get that special dress.
Wow.
And still has it. And she said that she wore it later in life, even when she was pregnant, because it would stretch. It's a knit, a skirt and a
Love a
top.
knit.
It's in fabulous condition.
It is in fabulous condition, yeah. But lovely, lovely people. And I asked her at one point, I said, do you know why people are making a big fuss about this?
Yeah.
She goes, no, not really. Very humble about it.
Yeah.
That's why I pointed out to her how important it was.
It really is.
for people to hear this.
And we should point out, too, they're 94 and 96 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
Wow.
They look amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I love there's
Thanks.
And
very
thanks
sweet
again
people.
to their daughter Melanie, who
Yeah.
was so
Thank
sweet.
you
in
for
helping
bringing us
us
We
the
up.
needed
story.
that story on this
Great.
Monday.
Happy to bring the good news.
Yeah, I love that story.